Time now 5:38. Let's go ahead and get a check in on our weather with Alex, where we're already seeing a beautiful look at the first light at 5:30.
That is the one thing I do love about summertime. We start to see the sunrise a little bit earlier into our morning show, but of course we do have the later sunset, which us here on the morning crew, I'm sure, are not the biggest fans of, but nonetheless, that is a bit of a welcome trade-off as we go into the winter season and we start to see those earlier sunsets closer to around 6 p.m. But not the case right now. We are in the beginning of the month of June, which means in about 2 to 3 weeks, we are going to start to approach some of the longest days of the calendar year in terms of hours of daylight and getting an early start to that daylight, sitting at 50 degrees for a current temperature down in Dublin. So yes, the only indication that it is the month of June, or maybe indicated by this early light in the sky, these temperatures are feeling a lot like a springtime day, where we are going to be down in the low 50s, 50 in Dublin and in Eastman, 51 in Wrightsville, 52 up here in Macon. So a good mix of the low 50s and the mid 50s, but everyone going to be below 60 degrees and a couple degrees below where the numbers did sit as of 24 hours ago. Not as much of a temperature decrease in our northernmost counties, but the farther down to the south that you go, you are noticing a difference as you walk out the door. So maybe grab the light jacket if it is a little bit too cool for your liking. And along with this cooler air, drier air continues to be present. As long as we keep the dew point temperatures below the 60-degree mark, we're really not going to have anything in the way of rain chances, but also it's going to be a comfortable feeling as you head into the afternoon. So here's a look at your satellite and radar imagery. We're picking up the Peachtree City radar because ours is down over here in Twiggs County currently. I imagine they'll get that issue resolved here over the next couple of hours. But very thankfully, today is going to be a forecast where we don't need to utilize the radar imagery whatsoever. And in fact, I don't think we're really going to be talking about anything over the next 3 days as we creep into the weekend, other than how it does feel outside. So this is Friday, 6 p.m. as you're kickstarting your Friday evening plans. Looks like mostly sunny skies, and the same story throughout your Saturday afternoon. Yes, you're going to notice a couple of those very light green dots, but I'm not putting any stock into anything in the way of some sprinkle chances. I think Sunday we will start to see a little bit more moisture creep back in the forecast, and then that is going to create maybe possibly a couple of scattered rain chances, but the rain chances are still not looking very impressive as we go throughout the next couple of days. But the humidity will continue to remain in this comfortable range until we start to see it creep back in to the humid box, but at least we're not seeing the climb all the way back up into the very muggy box, that dark green color that makes it feel like Shrek Swamp outside. And then taking a look at the next 3 days, you will see a steady temperature increase with not only your afternoon highs, but also your morning lows. So definitely getting rid of that cooler feeling that you are currently feeling as you make your way out the door. But then as we go into the beginning of next week, a little bit more moisture means rain chances are back. But once again, chances, not a guarantee that you do see some rain. So continue to keep those outdoor plans in place each and every day.